It's 84 because of my con.
All right,
yes.
yeah.
70 because of the levels, and then 14 in addition.
Okay. I don't know what mine should be. It's D6.
My question was...
What's your hit dice?
D6?
So my question was, on the Bless spell, since that's a duration for a minute, does that mean every single round, everyone gets a D4? Like, it's not like a one-off, right? It's for the duration of the spell.
Let me check. Bless.
Because it does say before the spell
You pick
ends.
3, so it's concentration, so it's as long as you hold the spell up to 1 minute. Up to 3 creatures that you choose get a D4 added to attack rolls and saving throws. But if you take damage, you have to make concentration checks to hold on to that.
You should have 49.
Thank you.
Understood. So basically, if I cast it, do they get a D4, like, let's say...
They roll 1d20 plus their proficiency plus their bonus plus another 1d4.
For as many attacks as I can stay concentrated, right?
Correct.
Okay. During that 1 minute period.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the damn good spell. Okay.
Some of you might know that I know absolutely nothing about art, but in order to provide people's characters commissions with some additional stuff rather than me just saying, yeah, just make it look good, I have had to learn a little bit about fashion. I am going to demystify a little bit here because I feel bad for going very hard at Connor for liking big boobs. And not just like big boobs, but like really big boobs.
Again,
Connor is like double D minimum as far as his fake Grand Order choices have been.
Is that true? I got that alter eat the evil Arthur.
Okay, all right.
He's regular size.
Yeah, but you didn't choose that, right?
I mean, yeah.
That happened by accident, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so far the only choice I've made is for Lancer Alter.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly, I liked her before I saw anything because she was fully covered in the plate armor. I just liked the horse and like
Sun Spirit as well. Actually, he hates the non-plate covered version and only likes the fully armored version. Look, here's the thing, Connor. You might accuse me of liking fangs or big boobs or conorhughes size big boobs. I have been extremely clear since day one. When it comes to fake Grand Order waifus, there is literally only one for me, and that's Nero. Okay? And you might accuse her of having big boobs, but
yeah, totally.
let me tell you, that is a visual illusion. She might appear to have big boobs, but she's 4'11". She's a 32B, based on that size.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all about
she's
relative values.
Very short. Very short. 4'11" is super short.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about relative values, right? So...
explain it to me, Connor. I can't wait to hear this.
Okay, things are proportional. If larger things are on smaller things, then they look bigger.
Oh my god. I can't believe you actually went there. All right, sure. I'll buy that.
Yeah. So visually, anyway, the point is like, okay, if you're looking at the character, you wouldn't say that she's like particularly, I guess, small or whatever. I don't know. Anyway,
she's small, but one would say curvaceous. I think.
Yeah, she's definitely curvaceous. I mean, she's not like, boyish or anything like that.
Look, Connor, I just wanted to give you a chance to defend yourself and explain from my point of view. Fangs, drow, big boobs, none of it matters when fake Grand Order comes into the picture. It's only about the Nero, and chat knows. Chat's out here dropping umus. YouTube, if you know what I'm talking about, you can throw an umu up in the comments section. You know, the rest of them don't. Okay?
What's umu mean?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know, and
I don't know what umu means.
It's fine. One day you might understand, Connor, when you grow up.
Okay. I look forward to that day. Or do I? Or do I?
Umu is like saying indeed in Japanese. It's considered very ancient and formal, and it's also Nero's catchphrase.
I see.
I'll be out later.
All right, so let's talk about this combat. Let's all roll initiatives.
Please, please, please.
I feel like I'm sufficiently done. I wouldn't say hazing Connor because I don't feel like it's going that well for me. I feel like I'm just dragging us both deeper into a pit.
I mean, I think you're being pretty effective.
Dragging us both into a pit?
I mean, me in front, you a little bit behind, but
I did roll.
I can't select my character.
Move
like
them a
win?
space away and select them, and then try again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not on the right tool. My bad. Did you roll, Bulger?
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
I don't see it. Oh, you rolled first. Okay.
It's above APs, yeah.
All right, so except for the torch that Buttercup is carrying in one hand, which is preventing her from doing anything else with that other hand, it is dim light in here, which makes it lightly obscured. Which means something. I just don't know what it means. Obscured. Oh, okay. Doesn't mean very much. You can only see generally about 30 feet. These people are all in dim lighting. There's no disadvantage or anything, except in the cases of perception checks and other visual clues. When
So you said these people you were talking about, Ash and Lyra, or all?
Everyone involved in here is all very dim.
Okay.
I believe you were casting Hypnotic Pattern last I checked, good sir. No, you've rethought it?
I mean, well, you know me. I'm always going to rethink most of my things when I get a
Cast
chance.
Hypnotic on Ash and Lyra. That seemed like a good idea.
Well, I can cast them on most of them. I can cast it on almost
It's
all.
a 30-foot cube.
Yeah. So if I position it, how do I?
There's a drawing tool.
Okay.
It's shaped like a paint, and then you can do draw shape. Yeah,
It's like
you
that.
got it. Yep.
So that works for you as far as the 30 cube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So I can't hit the bottom one. Yeah. So I totally cast it like that and try and hit all of those people.
Okay. Can Ash and Lyra's players, can you roll charisma saving throws? Or is it charisma? What is it? Wisdom?
I'll check.
It's a wisdom save. Can you roll a wisdom save for your other characters?
I can't.
And what's your spell save DC?
15.
That is
So they failed, right?
one of them failed.
Like, one of them definitely succeeded with that 17.
It seems as if Ash and Lyra have also both failed. So, just to outline what this means going forward, Win is holding a concentration spell, creating a twisting pattern of colors inside of this particular cube. It then vanishes. Each creature in the area is now charmed. They're incapacitated with a speed of 0. What this means is that they can't take any actions or reactions. They can only move. With charmed, of course, anyone giving them instructions cannot attack the charmer or target them, and the charmer has advantage on ability checks to interact socially with that creature.
Oh, okay. So who? Okay. So I try and do I have time to talk to Ash and Lyra?
Absolutely. You have 6 seconds.
Ash, try and break through the charm spell. They're fiends. So that's what I try.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's not like he gets to make another save because you've ordered him to. It's
Okay.
okay.
Yep.
He tries really, really hard to do what you say, but he's been trying really, really hard since the first instant he's been charmed. This woman walks forward, in the process shedding her Azamar skin and becoming fully succubi, and cast charm on Win. So could you please make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yep.
You are charmed.
Yep.
Telepathically, she says, drop your concentration spell.
I do so.
Ash, Lyra, and the other 2 succubi are no longer affected. However, because their turn happens at the same time, the other 2 remain doing nothing during this turn. And now Win is the one who is charmed. Shit, I can't do anything with the last one. I can't charm anybody because she's the one charming Ash. I guess I'll just have to try to murder you all. It sucks. Yep, she turns back into a succubus and fly dashes just in a range of Baldric. In the process, she's like transforming while flying towards you. Her wings just appear out of nowhere and she rakes a claw out. Her whole body's behind this. You know, like hip action, wing action, throwing everything behind the one anime finger attack. However, that finger is, of course, the claw of an evil fiend.
So she can do that on a dash?
I thought it would have to be a dash, but her fly speed is 60 feet, so she doesn't have to
Okay.
dash. When I say dash, it's just that she's moving very quickly. 1d20 plus 5. What is your... Never mind, it's definitely not a 7. That is not a thing that your armor... Baldric, it is your turn, good friend.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm within range of these 2.
Correct.
I'm going to try to turn them. So I've got, what's it called?
Channel Divinity?
Divine? Yeah, Channel Divinity.
Yep.
Turn the Faithless. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and each fey or fiend within 30 feet of you that can hear you must make a wisdom save DC 13. On failure, the creature is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Oh boy, this is so bad for me. This is incredibly bad. Sorry, how far does this extend?
30 feet. So I can do the two up front.
God.
Try and turn the one that charmed me. I don't know which one that is, but
That doesn't uncharm you. Sorry, that was clearly 2d29 instead of 2d20. I'm so nervous about this. Oh no! Okay, the one that's it's left to right, up to down. The one that charmed Win is frightened. That doesn't change the fact that you are charmed. It's just that she can't give you more orders from here.
nice.
You are free to act as you would until she gives you more orders.
Okay. Awesome.
And he would know that, right? He senses.
I mean, Win immediately is capable of acting in a way other than dropping the concentration spell. Yes.
Yeah. But I've already dropped the
Sorry,
concentration
let me just
spell.
figure out what's the name of your particular channel divinity? Turn the Faithless.
Yeah.
For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that defensive from moving. Okay, so she can only dodge. Oh, it doesn't keep her from saying anything though. Right? Yeah, she could still keep giving Win commands. Don't worry about it. Win is still under control.
Okay.
We still got this. We still got this. It's just that she can't attack or do any offensive actions. She can only flee in terror. Which is fine.
Fleeing in terror. I mean, she would
it's
be
highly
in
effective.
too much terror to dictate Ash what to do, right?
I mean,
Or you
she
mean
could
win?
say, "Oh my God,
win,
I'm dying! Save me! Save me! Save me!" Buttercup, I believe it's time for us to see what you can do as a paladin.
Do I know anything's happened to this fiend?
Baldric, in order to channel divinity, you must strongly present, I believe. Allow me to. You utter ancient words, so yeah. I mean, you Baldric is just like speaking druidic, and it echoes through the air. And one of the fiends is like, ah! There's a very clear effect happening here.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if I'm trying to figure out if she would. I know that if out of character, that if I attack her, his thing will drop. But I don't know if I know that in character. But I'm also a paladin, but I don't have that ability.
Make a religion check. Yes. You absolutely know that if you attack the one who is fleeing, it will break her channel divinity.
Okay.
What do you want on your taco? What are you gonna have?
I want to move.
Yeah.
Up here.
The movement taco. All right.
And then she charges down here, so that I can get 30 feet down.
You literally caracal. You move away just so you could get that charge speed
She like
bonus.
makes a big circle as she's catching speed and charges.
Oh, she probably hind legs off of the wall too. You know, to get a little air distance. Ooh, and everything that you're charging into is 1 inch deep rat poop. Ooh, it's disgusting. It splashes all over Win and Baldric and the succubus. I'm getting sick just thinking about it. I bet Win has really nice clothes too, based on how Connor's drawing her, and now they're covered in rat poop. Baldric just walks around in his fur, so you know. Now
well, and like some leather straps that sort of seem to fly around him.
Cotton.
I was just checking my. I have a flail out on the other side of the torch.
Yeah. Tell me more.
I'm going to attempt to hit her with the flail.
Yeah. That's a solid yes. I will say that does in fact hit.
So if I hit after a charge attack, I can then kick her with my hooves.
Very well.
Are covered in poop. Now that you mentioned it.
Yep. Fortunately,
I'll roll the damage from the flail first there.
She has poison resistance, so poop will deal no damage to her, but being kicked, 100% damage. All right, so this flail does less damage than you're used to. The air slows around it, almost as if by a supernatural and magical effect.
I don't think the hooves hit.
You go to hit with a hoof kick, and instead you just manage to splatter some more poop onto yourself. There's a lot of dodging involved on this. It's a natural one for the folks at home.
But I also have an extra attack, so I'll swing with the flail again.
Very well.
Oh, we get 2 attacks.
Yeah. A 19 on a roll, equaling a 25 will hit. Now, Cotton, I'm not here to tell you how to play your character.
I was going to ask if I could smite her.
I would say yes to that. I was going to say I was surprised you didn't smite on the first one.
Because I had a second one, I was hoping for a 20.
You can smite on both.
Oh, well.
Just smite all day.
I haven't actually played a paladin before.
Yes. So, instead of casting smite spells as a bonus action, after any attack, you can just be like, I would like to smite.
I would like to smite. How do I smite?
It takes a spell slot.
It takes a spell slot. You have to decide what level spell slot you would like to convert. It deals damage based on that.
And I do a second level.
Very well. Let's go ahead and look at what your smite will do. Divine Smite. It is 2d8 plus 1 for each additional level, so it's 3d8. It gets an additional 1d8 if it's a fiend, so it is a 4d8 additional damage. Burning a second level spell slot in the process. 12 additional damage.
Do I also roll the damage for my flail?
Yes, you do. However, that damage is non-magical, so it does not all go through.
I figured that.
Your super smite, however, does. What does your smite look like? Through what form does your energy manifest as you hit this thing with a flail?
It's like a blinding green light that seems to like slash right through her.
Oh yeah, she screams and like full body, like terror effect. She's super pissed off about this, and she says, "That hurt me. That you actually hurt me."
I wouldn't have had to if you just let his friends go.
Her beautiful face contorts in rage, turning into a picture of hellfire. Win, you're still charmed.
Okay.
Your orders
am I
right
doing?
now are to just sit down on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So can I, okay, she ordered me to sit down on the floor. Can I then, do anything else?
Whoa.
I
Wait, so
understand she
I have to
says...
ask this again. It's the last time I'm going to ask this. So the turned succubi is capable of still giving him commands, even though
Yes,
she's
telepathically.
in terror.
Yep, she can telepathically give him
Yeah.
commands.
They have telepathy.
And their charm is different than any other's charm. I'm going to roll intelligence to see if she decided to give you a more... Yes, she did. It's sit there and do nothing. This is what you're...
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
If the target suffers any harm, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, unless one of your friends kicks you in the face or something.
Well, I was gonna stab my hand.
But you're doing nothing right now. So.
But yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I know. I was just saying that's what I intended to do.
Can we tell if she's charmed or should she just sit down?
Make an insight check. When she did immediately drop her spell. Could be a... Nope. No. Not with the 3.
I don't know her. She's crazy.
Baldric, you do in fact identify that Wynn is definitely charmed by these evil succubuses.
You might want to tell Buttercup.
Yeah, I mean, I can yell that out. That I think he's charmed or something.
The one
Buttercup was very close to being convinced that there was no way that she was charmed or something.
The one charming Wynn leaves.
Does that mean I'm still charmed?
You are still charmed. That charm effect doesn't end ever.
Okay.
Yeah, even across planes, right?
Yep.
That's one of the ones that...
You're charmed for 1 day, so I mean, no matter where it goes or what it does, you are charmed.
Okay.
The other one flies up to Ash and begins dragging him along. And this one flies up to Lyra and begins dragging her along. And this one... Baldric and Buttercup will get reaction attacks as the one that they are facing begins fleeing the area away from them.
Okay. Weapons, maul, attack. Oh wait, I did damage. I didn't do attack. Wait,
No,
no,
it
yeah, I
did.
did.
Yep.
That's the attack.
Both of those will hit. So you hit for 5 points of damage, Baldric.
Can I smite on a reaction?
I want to
I
smite
believe
too.
so. Divine Smite. Whenever you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack. Yep.
So Divine Smite. So that's just a 1d8 plus 1d8 because they're fiends.
No, it begins at a 2d8 plus 1 for each spell level, plus 1 for them being fiendish.
So if I cast it at second level, it'll be 3d8.
48.
48.
First
Okay.
2, 3 for spell level, and 4 for fiend.
Oh, it should be 3d8 if I'm casting it as first level.
Yes.
Yeah. And where's mine?
Wow, fuck you guys. Holy shit. My god. This thing sails past you thinking this isn't going to hurt that bad. And you guys are just like, wham, wham. Alright, just so you folks at home know, they both rolled 17 for their smite damages, which means she takes another 34 points of damage. She looks awful. There's green energy. What does your smite look like, Baldric?
My smite is going to be the guiding light, and it's pure white energy force coming from the hammer.
Yeah, I mean, you both hit her, and you X-cross her with green and white energy. Yeah, there's scars, there's fucking particle effects, there's a lens flare. Baldric.
All right, now I'm going to do it again. I always have to look it up. Channel Divinity to the 2 that I couldn't do before.
Wow. All
Oh,
right.
wait, no, I can't. No, I can't. Sorry. I can only do that once. So I can't do that. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to do... No, I'm not going to do that either.
You could attack. Tackle the
Yeah.
homes and villages.
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that top succubus 20 away?
This one up here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to...
I just realized I had 3 different top succubus jokes, and I can't share any of them.
All right, where's my...
Oh, wow, this is bad. Getting that sunburn there, friends. My normally pale complexion has been beset by 30 minutes of direct sunlight outdoors.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Jesus. I know your pain. I'm so sorry.
4 hours of indirect sunlight, 30 minutes of direct sunlight, and I'm just toasted. People wonder why I like cool, dark places underground, as far away from human interaction as possible. It's because everything in the world is desperately trying to kill me.
That's because it is.
Baldric, what do you got here? You got some choices?
A couple choices, I think. So I'm going to... 5, 10, 15. So I can move and attack, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to attack that one.
Yep.
With my maul.
Yep.
And add a divine smite to it.
Well, if it hits, you can choose to do so, yes.
Yep. And while I'm thinking here, sorry I'm a little slow here, but I want to make sure I mark off a spell slot from the last time I did
Now,
that.
she's flying while carrying Ash. Just to be clear.
Okay.
What does that mean? Like, can she not move as fast, or?
No.
I'm going to mark
She's
out
got-
too.
A decent enough strength score. She can moderately carry him. It just means that she's hugging Ash from behind, just for visual effect.
Visual.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's the regular attack.
Well, that looks good. Yep, that looks like that's going to hit.
And then same thing. Hold on. There it is. That's weird. It's not letting me pick. Oh, now it is. Okay. 3d8.
Oh, boy.
It gets better. It gets better.
Yeah.
So immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to shove the target with your horns. The target must be no more than one size larger than you and within 5 feet of you.
Yep.
Unless it succeeds on a strength save DC 14, you push it up to 10 feet away from you.
Okay, so you need to make your horn attack, right? Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, after you hit, you can.
Well, do you want to?
No. What it is I use the bonus action to do the hammering horn, which works, but if they make a save, they don't get pushed. So basically, it's trying to be a push action to push them 10 feet away.
Let's see here. Hammering horns. You use a bonus action. Okay, I got it. I'm there.
I don't know.
Do you want to push them away if they're trying to run away?
Oh yeah, because they're still dragging you along.
What's your strength
I think
save?
he's pushing him back away from the exit.
Yeah, pushing them back, basically trying to get them to disengage. I don't know if I get anything.
Isn't there an exit in the back?
What was your strength save?
My strength save?
Yes. What am I saving against?
Oh, let me go back to it. It's strength DC 14.
Yep. You try to push her back, and she powers through. So she literally sails between your horns as you're trying to gore her with them, unaffected by your strength. Buttercup.
I want to kick Win over and tell her to snap out of it and help us.
Oh boy. Let me just ask, when you say kick Win over, do you mean kick Win in this beautiful fancy dress into the rat poop?
Yep.
Okay, make a attack roll to see if you can kick her hard enough to do some damage.
Is it at advantage?
Yeah,
She's prone, isn't she?
she's prone. Well, she's not lying down on the ground, but she is sitting.
I got it, I think.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Go ahead and roll 1d2 plus your strength modifier. That's how much damage you deal to Win. And then Win may make another charisma saving throw.
Come on, Win.
You're like, get up! And then you kick her into the mud. Nope. Not even slightly. Not even with 3 paladins in the room boosting you.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Do our bonuses stack? Or?
They do not. You just take the
stack.
biggest bonus of comparatives. And you take 5 points of damage, Win.
Right. Yeah. Let me put that down.
Am I able to use my second attack to attack somebody else? I don't know how that works.
Absolutely. Yeah,
So I can go over here.
Yeah.
Attacking the one.
You know, when you like knock a weapon out of someone's hand,
Yes.
can I attempt to do that but knock the person out of her hands?
Absolutely. Roll a d20. If you succeed, we'll make strength saving throws versus each other. We'll make athletics rolls versus each other. Sorry, what your melee bonus is a +6, 17,
Yeah.
that will hit. All right, let's make opposed strength rolls versus each other.
I can't believe Baldrock's horns didn't work.
Yeah, you like fumble with her for a second, and you knock Lyra out of her grasp. Lyra lands in the muddy rat poop and slides along for a few feet before coming to a stop over here. Can you make another saving throw for Lyra real quick? Please note down that she took 1 point of damage as well. Nope, Lyra is still charmed, even with the +3. Oh boy. I don't know what I want to do here. Well, the good news, Win, is that you get to keep drawing because your turn is sit and do nothing.
yeah. I've had a great time.
You receive a new command at the succubus's start of turn. come outside and allow yourself to be carried away.
Okay. Yeah, I guess there's no way around that one.
Yep. But fortunately, you don't have to enact it until your next turn.
Okay.
Well, I have good news and bad news for you, Baldric. The good news is that she puts Ash down. The bad news is that she gives him, like, we're talking disgusting B-movie kiss. Like, there's tongue everywhere. She's flying, he's not. She's holding his head in the process. And I need Connor to roll a Constitution saving throw for Ash as she begins to drain his life essence. He doesn't need it anyway.
I mean, you would think that they already drained a lot of his constitution.
Rickin' frickin' frack.
Nope.
Isn't that +3?
Isn't that already included in your save?
Definitely not on roll 20.
His roll 20 is only +1.
Let us check your sheet.
My
Allow us to consult your D&D Beyond character sheet and see what it has to say.
Hey, do we always have to do our second attack at the same time we do the first attack?
Nope. You can move and interrupt attacks.
I just split up mine because I hit win and then I hit the succubus.
Sorry about that tap.
So when can I take my second attack?
Anytime during your turn. Sorry, what was this? A Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Your listed Constitution bonus is +5.
So that was...
You rolled with a +1, so in actuality, your 12 would be a 16, which is a pass. You take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And Ash's maximum hit points are reduced by 16.
Permanently?
Does he break free of
Until the
charm?
next time you finish a long rest. You will also get to make another charisma saving throw against... a wisdom saving throw against the charm. You have a +7 on this.
On Ash?
Yes.
Okay. Let me do that, and then I can make those edits on his sheet.
With a +4, your 9 becomes a 13, which is not enough to break free of the charm. She then flies 60 feet away from Baldric, inciting another opportunity of attack from him. However, she is much stronger because she got some of that sick human mortal juice out of Ash in the process.
Celestial flavor.
I mean, only the finest of wines, good sir, for my sisters of battle here.
Yep.
Baldric, would you like to use your reaction to make an attack as she sails past you?
Wait, so I have a question here then, because I want to get to it. So I have Sentinel.
Okay.
And then
that comes into play here.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against that creature.
This is not an attack. It is a special feature called Draining Kiss.
Okay. Then in that case, I'll attack and add Divine Smite to it. So I'll put 2... I think I have a second level slot.
Well, wait to see if it hits first, but if it does, of course.
Oh, I'm always thinking ahead. I'm assuming.
It's good for you to remain so positive.
Yep, that's what Baldric does. Okay, so let's see if I hit.
Yep.
Okay, and then I was going to do a second level, so that's going to be
48. All that HP I just drained from Ash to heal those earlier wounds, and you're going to take it all away.
Trying to.
I need those hit points. God damn. All of them. You erased all of them.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that was an opportunity attack. Okay.
That's correct. Cotton, this one goes flying past you and scoops up Win in the process, leaving Lyra behind.
Do I get an attack of
You
opportunity?
do indeed.
I think I miss.
You do indeed. Connor just cannot stop losing characters to these women. He hasn't even finished drawing her yet, and she's already outside being lifted off.
Is that where
Baldric.
she is? Oh,
Yep.
come on.
She's been
Really?
picked up and flown outside the cave. They haven't been able to get up yet, but all of them are just outside the cave waiting to launch.
I mean, if I'm being picked up so brusquely, you would think that that would sort
No,
of maybe
good sir.
Come
No,
on,
no,
one day.
no. Listen,
Hey,
I've
Lyra.
given you so many save opportunities. Cotton has kicked you. I drained HP from you. It's just the dice don't want you to save, Connor. This is
Sure.
the story that they want to tell for us.
That's true. Yeah, fair.
The dice are really like Ouija board. And you know who we're going to consult? We're going to consult Baldric and see what he reveals in the nature of the dice.
1, 2. So can I still see the 4 of them at the doorway?
You can see 3 of them hanging out at the doorway. All of them are stuck preparing to lift off.
All right, so I can do a partial move, right?
Correct.
Like 5, 10.
You could also just
15.
punch Ash twice.
I know.
Punching Ash twice in the
1,
face.
2, 3.
Possibly in the nose. Just dead center twice in a row.
What you always wanted to do, Baldric.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I can move 3 squares and cast a spell, right?
I mean, you can move 6 squares and cast a spell. You can move your full distance and cast
3,
a spell.
4, 5, 6.
Yep.
All right.
You can see all 3 of them, but not the 4th one.
Okay, so I'm going to cast... I want to be fast with this. I want to cast Moonbeam
Oh, you son of a bitch.
on the group of them.
God damn it.
I love Moonbeam.
Oh, this is
That is
literally
one of my
the
favorite spells.
perfect spell for this situation, too. That's the worst. 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cone.
Yep, up to 60 feet away, and it moves 60 feet, so I might be able to keep up with them. All right, so
It hits both. It hits all 3 of them
2d10.
and win in the process.
yes, I understand. So
Uh,
2d10.
Yeah, Win, please make a Constitution saving throw. Oh my god, incredibly high numbers. Are you kidding me?
Nice.
What is happening here? I thought you guys were supposed to fail. Oh shit, get fucked. I rolled
What-
2 20s.
They still
Yeah,
take
holy
half
shit.
damage, I think.
Yeah, they get
Yeah,
half
they
damage if
do.
they make their save.
The question is, does Win make the save? And she does as well. Win, please make another Wisdom saving throw versus taking damage.
Okay.
And succeed this one.
Nope.
No, I want to take the damage because then I can.
No. You definitely take the damage. 100%.
Okay.
You take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
But you fail your get out of heaven free card.
Wait, I thought
To
it
get
was.
her.
I thought it was a charisma save
It's a wisdom saving throw.
for the
For the charm, it was wisdom.
charm. I thought I just
She get
rolled
her bonus
charisma.
from the paladins.
The bonus is a
Plus
plus
2 from
3.
me? Or plus 3 from you?
It would be a plus 3 from Ash. It's a plus 2 from Baldric. It's still not even close to enough.
How much damage did I take again? Sorry.
9.
9.
9.
Oh boy. Is there anything else that happens on the spell? A shape changer makes this saving throw with disadvantage. Oh, I'm a shape changer. Son of a bitch. Are you kidding me?
So 2 rerolls?
Get fucked. One of them saves, the other one fails. And it's the one carrying wind too. And the one with the lowest hit points takes another 9 points of damage. Oh my god, this is terrible. Good call, Baldric. That worked out really well for you. I don't know why I'm gritting my teeth and talking like this. Grrr.
I love Moonbeam. It's right up there with Call Lightning.
I mean, it's one of those long time spells that you know, it's for like higher level stuff where you're like, oh man, I'm out of high level spells.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Moonbeam and harass the shit out of you for a whole minute.
But so fast, and how far you can move it. That's what's amazing to me.
I want to call your character Moonbeam, but that's not her name. Buttercup. There we go. Buttercup.
Buttercup will move here, and she will kick Lyra with her front legs and kick Ash with her back legs.
Excellent. Make 2 attack rolls against your other characters.
Centaur martial arts maneuver.
Yep, you kick Lyra real good. You go to kick Ash, and you kick him in the head, and his head is just too thick. He's so used to being kicked in the head, I guess. Oh shit! That might actually be true. Sorry, what is his dexterity? He's not wearing armor right now. God damn it!
Like low. It's 10. So he's got a 10 DC then?
Congratulations, you actually do kick Ash in the face.
I messed up when I did the attacks before because my hooves actually do 1d4 instead of 1d2.
Very well. I apologize. I told you to do 1d2 because that's punching damage. I didn't know that your hooves had a listed damage. Please.
They do, and I forgot to mention it when I kicked.
Please go ahead and kick both Lyra and Ash and deal damage to them. 5 points to Lyra. Go maximum for Ash. No. All right, 6. All right, both of you, please re-roll your wisdom saving throws.
Oh my god.
Wow, Lyra, you snapped the F out of it. A natural 20. The first person to make a wisdom saving throw all night, as far as I could tell.
Yeah, it is.
I think I made a perception roll earlier on when.
Okay.
Not to rain on anybody's parade.
Yeah.
Was it charisma?
Wisdom.
Nope, still wisdom. Nope. Ash is still stuck in succubus hell.
It only added a +1 for him, but I don't know what the save is.
It's not even close.
Wow.
I mean, his own +3 bonus again.
Doesn't he have a +7 on his wisdom though?
Does he?
Let's check the sheet. Yeah, I have +7.
Yeah.
All right. Based on your roll, an 8 plus a 7 is good enough.
Yes.
You're finally free.
I think he would have gotten out earlier too.
It's all right.
It's good enough now.
Finally free.
Blah blah.
When your current orders are to be taken away and don't resist. Can Lyra and Ash please add themselves to the initiative order? I cannot wait. Connor, we were discussing this earlier. I cannot wait for Buttercup and Lyra to have a full conversation with each other. Just the two of them.
Right. Yeah.
I told you I wanted this to happen, and I'm so excited for it.
I'm not. I can't do voices.
You don't even have to do voices. I just want you to do both sides of a conversation. Lyra, Fulbright, you don't have your holy symbol or any of your equipment. You're wearing a barmaid's dress that is uncomfortably tight and covered in rat poop. You are on the ground, on your butt, and you've just been kicked by a horse. But you are no longer charmed by a whole pack full of succubuses.
I want to stand up.
Yep.
Move over here. And punch Ash for getting me in this mess.
OMG. Go ahead, make an attack roll at advantage because Ash is on the ground. What kind of punch are we talking about here? Just like a quick jab, or are we talking like full body haymaker, hips swung in on it? telegraphed from Texas all the way to Maine?
Well, I will
It's
see.
like,
if
let
I
me see
hit
if I
it.
can pull off my third 20 for the night.
I think she really swings into it with a 14.
That will hit a sitting on the floor with no armor, Ash. You do 1d2 plus your
A
strength
strength?
bonus. Ash, you take 4 points of damage and you get punch in the face. Such a punch might kill a normal man with the amount of force behind it. That's true. I mean, on a d6 starting hit points, a normal average man would actually die from this.
And then she goes, I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure this is your fault.
Do we have memories of what happened?
Yo, you have.
Yeah, you know
Listen,
it all.
let me tell you something. Can Ash and Lyra write down on their character sheets that they have not slept in 2 days, and in that time they have rehearsed and perfectly performed 3 different plays based on their backstories, all of them romantic love stories. You also
Have they fornicated?
no, there was no fornication, but they have both seen each other naked while changing costumes. Okay,
How many plays do we do?
3 different plays. One is based off of Ash's backstory, the other is based off of Lyra's backstory, and the third was just like a morality play of don't get wrecked by succubuses. You know, you spent the whole play lamenting the fact that you were now the mind slave of the succubuses, and it wasn't like a serious play. They were just improvising it, coming up with it as they go. You just had to say stupid, silly lines indicating that you were dumb.
So when you say perfectly, it's not like this was Shakespeare.
Well, your backstory, good sir, was turned into that I am a prince who is now a vampire, who is also a pirate, come to plunder your heart. Like, that play itself is 8 hours long, okay?
So yeah, we are talking Shakespeare then.
It involves 2 musicals, and you have to sing both parts at the same time. The succubus is all starfish in 3 different directions and lift 60 feet into the air.
And they've got wind?
They have wind. Baldric.
I'm going to follow them because I will pick the one that is holding wind and keep my moonbeam on that one.
Very well.
I think it's just 2d10. Come on.
So you're physically moving the spell up and away, and of course it has a 40-foot cone above it. So yeah, you can definitely keep up with this.
And it can move 60 feet on its own.
Yes, exactly.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, sorry. If that's the case, then you actually don't keep up with her, right? Because she can move 120 feet.
Oh, okay. For some reason I assumed, but that's all right.
Right, if she's dashing. Combat is over. Win. Welcome to Succubus Town. Resident you. Ash, Lyra, welcome to the party. Meet Buttercup and Baldric. I can't wait to hear how this dialogue goes down. Please, my fellow players, please help us get into a situation where Lyra and Buttercup must speak to each other.
So, Baldric will be Ash, Lyra, it's good to see you. I'm glad we were able to get you, but, at what cost?
Was that, did I see Win?
Yeah, I believe that's what her name was.
Oh, you remember the conversation with Win? You remember the succubus is asking you who Win is during the conversation, demanding that you telepathically tell them everything that they want to know so that they can use it against her?
Right, because they knew.
You remember
about her.
when they were like, oh, we know that you love him and you want to spend time with him. And you remember seeing her resolve crack just a little bit, being a little tempted.
I mean, of course, Ash is not necessarily conscious of her affections, but I get you.
Why don't you go ahead and roll an insight check?
Okay.
Connor's like, God damn it, Arthur! I don't want to put this stylist down for this dumb shit. I know what that look means.
Let's see.
I can't wait for the next mission to save win.
I know. These bloody succubuses. All right, wisdom save. Right? No, insight. Insight. No,
it doesn't matter. You rolled a natural one.
Okay.
Right?
Was
Imagine in person, right? You rolled a 1 and you're like, oh, sorry, I had my wisdom bonus. I'd be like,
No,
don't re-roll it. Just add the correct bonus.
no, you're right. You're right.
It's the dice on the table theory.
Yep.
Friend, you don't have a clue. Does she like... She doesn't like you. She hates you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, she's always following you around and telling you what to do, telling you about your mom, how you should pay more attention to your mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
me away
and
from...
she's probably working for the Empire anyway, right? Like, you're keyed in. She's just here to spy on you. You're a smart lad.
So yeah, I do know that it's win. I guess to answer my question. How many? It's been 2 days. Leroy, you're right.
Oh, I'm just peachy. Are you all right?
Terrible. That was terrible. I can't
What
believe
happened?
I got you.
Okay.
I can't believe I got you into that. I'm sorry, Lyra.
You should be.
I am.
I'm sorry that I punched you that hard. I was meaning to punch you a little bit lighter.
I probably deserve it.
I thought you were going to say you meant to punch him harder. That would have been funny.
I
Thank
can't.
you. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No. Thank you for helping us, Baldric, and who is this?
Well, these are new friends, or a new friend.
I'm Buttercup. I kicked you in the face.
Thank you, Buttercup. Pleased to
You
meet
should-
you.
I got a little bit of the rat poop on your face, though, in shape of a hoof. You might want to, wipe it off. I don't know if it's your style. I don't know how it goes around here.
I mean, I'm gonna need to bathe for several days. I'm not even sure if they have a bath in town. I didn't check. I'm gonna look around for our stuff.
Your stuff is not available.
What?
You recall that as you were walking with them, they had you strip all of your equipment off, and it is scattered throughout the woods.
Oh, what?
You might be able to... well, actually, I have to say, Lyra can
Lyra would.
perfectly recreate your steps and go back and pick it all up. But it was literally, they were just like, take your sword off and leave it there. And then like 10 steps later, they were like, take your shirt off and leave it there. And they were like, take your backpack off and leave it there. It will, however, take you an hour to recover all of this, which means there's only 3 hours of daylight left. And you're 6 hours away from town.
We'll have to camp out here maybe tonight. Then
Maybe not exactly here.
Yes.
She points to all of the poop.
I'm ready to get out of this cave if you are.
As you all are saying that, hundreds of rats begin flooding into the cave. It is, and when I say flood, that is literally correct. There are rats riding on other rats, tumbling forward. You're not even sure how you're going to get out of the cave with this pressure wave of... And these aren't regular rats, these are giant rats. We're talking dog-sized rats, okay? We're not talking they can fit in your hand. More like you'd be lucky if they can fit in your lap.
Do I see the king of rats?
How do you differentiate him from the other of hundreds of rats?
They all look the same to me.
Well, I mean,
you said it, not me.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
I mean, you are like a forest paladin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I might be able
so
to recognize them.
well,
Maybe
because I did talk to him earlier. I mean, so is there a chance that I could recognize him so far?
Yeah. Make
Insight?
a perception check.
Perception, okay. Sorry, I'm still slow on this. Perception, okay.
Wow, natural 20. Yep, you identify the king of rats. He's riding other rats on like a rat chariot. There's like 4 rats carrying him forward. He slides in front of you and begins squeaking. Squeak, 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 squeak. He
All right,
gestures
so
with a
I'll
rat paw.
cast-
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
I'll cast, wait, I got a slot. So I'll cast Speak with Animals.
And that is why I am proud to present you with my greatest treasure, friendship with all of rat kind. Name yourself, Great Minotaur Paladin.
Name yourself?
Yes, what's your name? What do you call yourself?
My name is Baldric.
You shall forever be known among the people of this particular rat den as Baldric Rat Friend. A rat among us all.
I'm honored for the title. And how about my friends? Will they be granted the same
I don't
honors?
know these people.
But they helped you as much as I did, if not more, for you to be able to get your home back.
Very well. If they will kneel in our home and present us with offerings, we will name them rat friends as well. Except for these two. I don't recognize these two. I recognize the centaur one. Who are these two?
Well, these two are friends of mine, which we came to rescue.
We're not
Who are-
naming them rat friends. We'll name her a rat friend if she'll kneel down and give us poop.
Poop. Food.
Food. Well, the food, trust me, the food will become poop in here.
Yeah. So I let Buttercup know, she has the option. I don't know if she wants to be a rat friend, but
I want to be friends with the rats. She will kneel down and give them a ration.
There's so much rat poop on you. Your body is so much physically larger than other people's bodies. There's so much rat poop.
Shia does not seem to be bothered by being dirty.
Very well. Rise, Buttercup, rat friend. You shall be known forever among us. My children's children will remember you.
This rat is so cute.
I pass that on. I let him know that she thinks he's cute.
When that happens, all hundreds of other rats. There's still more rats flooding in, by the way. There are thousands of rats in here. The floor is starting to get carpeted. We're talking, it's way past Lyra and Baldric. It's starting to get towards Ash and Buttercup now. Everywhere in a line, covered in like 2 deep of rats.
Yeah, as all these rats come in and there's conversations that I don't know, Ash is walking out. The cat,
Okay,
trying to get out.
when you walk out, everywhere you try to stab rats.
Well, yes.
Okay, I mean the rats move. When Baldric indicates that Buttercup calls the king of rats cute, every rat in the area stops moving and turns towards the king, and he says, "Lo, my people, for I have been called cute." And all of you watch as a rat gets up on his hind legs and spreads his arms out towards Buttercup and goes, "Know that even among the bigger people, I am considered to be extremely handsome and attractive. That is why I am your king." Baldric, you're listening to thousands of rats go, "King of the rats, king of the rats, king of the rats," in chanting exactly the same tone of voice.
Can you ask them to let us out?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Before I do that, though, I ask you guys, as unappealing as it is, maybe we should camp in here. Maybe it's more defensible. So it's just a suggestion for you all. Or do you want to take our chances and head back to town? We do have a couple hours of light left.
Did
Not
Ash
enough.
actually leave, or did he not? I know he was trying.
I got at least to the entrance, I thought. Because you said they got out of my way?
If Baldric is asking, they will create a path to allow you through them.
He's talking to us first, but I was saying if Ash was still in the cave.
Ash is still in the cave with you.
Okay.
So everyone heard my question. Do you want to stay here in camp as a defensible location, or do you want to take your chances and head back to town?
If we're gonna stay in here, then I suggest we get our armaments first.
I would agree to that. So was that Ash's opinion? What about Lyra and Buttercup?
Buttercup, she shrugs and says, "We can stay here or we can stay out there. It doesn't matter to me." Lyra says, "We shouldn't go back to town if it's going to be dark. We should make camp
This is it. It happened.
somewhere."
It happened.
So that sort of sounds like a consensus that we should go get your gear and then come back and camp here for the night.
What do you mean there's no drawing on the screen? Isn't it? Connor?
Yeah, I think it's been. I said that before. It's. I'm seeing it now.
Is it drawing now?
Try refreshing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I should.
I'll switch back over to Shep for a little while. We'll watch that.
I'm gonna make it back to normal too.
So Baldric and Buttercup, please mark on your sheets that you are both considered rat friends by the giant rats of the rat cave. Hey man, I would not look down on shit like this. Someday you're gonna be like, Arthur, I can't believe it, but we needed to put on a performance. Lyra and I both know 3 different 8-hour plays. I would like to perform one of them. And I'll be like, it says on your character sheet that you know those things. I will allow you to put on this 8-hour performance to tame the ice giant lord of the Blast Mountain. If you roll a 18 or higher, he will not eat you and use your bones for bread.
Just to clarify things, do Ash and Lyra know each other's backstories now?
Yes, intimately.
Okay.
As intimately as you know each other's naked bodies. Just from looking, folks at home, do not take that way too far. They just had to change clothes in front of each other, and succubuses have absolutely zero sense of privacy.
What's our title? Rat friend what?
Rat friend of the giant rats of the rat cave. And now that Lyra knows where the rat cave is, she can return here at any time.
So it sounds like we'll go try to take the gear and come right back. Does that sound okay?
You guys are
to
going to
everyone?
spend the night in the rat cave of the giant rats?
We sort of had that consensus, unless anyone
Very
wants
well.
to change their mind.
Please make a survival check at advantage.
Did we get our stuff?
Wait, who's making a survival check?
All of you. Just to, stay frosty during the night. I assume that you're doing a chain of watches, but of course there will be a period where there are 4 of you. That's right.
Yep.
Lyra and Buttercup both need to make checks. That's what it is. 17, that's pretty good. 20 is good.
You said with advantage?
Yeah.
6, not so good. 23 is pretty good. Okay. You guys get through the night without too much trouble. Of course, it is humid and cold. The entire cave, because the cave goes down, the mist rolls down in here, so everything is covered in mist as much as everything is covered in rat poop. It is slimy and disgusting and not the greatest night you've ever spent. Why don't you tell me how you make camp in here?
But is there anything to use as a scraper or makeshift shovel and try to scrape away a little bit of this crap?
Do you have such a thing on your character sheets?
No, I'm looking around the cavern.
I mean, the cavern is covered in rat poop, so anything that you might see will be covered in rat poop.
It's everywhere, huh?
Yep.
Do I have
There are
any-
little puddles of water where there are not rat poop, however. There do not appear to be any large scraping type materials.
So is there any water in this area? In the cave? Like, is there a tepid water in the bottom?
Yeah, there's little pools of water. It seems to be condensate, right, from stalactites getting the mist on them, and then as it heats up during the day, it drops down.
Wherever we camped out, I sort of tried to at least cast Purify Food and Drink to purify the water that we're sort of around, at least. For whatever good it's worth.
So
Let me double check how this works, and then I will confirm that you can probably do that.
So it affects like a 5-foot area. And, I mean, I'm just affecting the... Obviously, poop isn't food, so I'm not purifying that.
I understand. I'm just double checking.
But if you purify it, it might be food.
All of the water is purified and rendered free of poison and disease. Yeah, you managed to take all the rat pee out of the water puddles.
Nice.
You can use your water skins without any, hesitation. As you do that, the rats, as soon as you guys are done loading up your water puddles, your water bottles, hundreds of rats go forward, sucking down the now completely pure and delicious water before they pee in it.
Ash, maybe
there's
you
no
should
food to be
bow.
had,
You
so-
become rat friend.
I'm going to need all of you to mark down an additional ration usage on all of your characters. And note that some of you, like Baldric, have deployed a ration, and Buttercup as well, in order to give Rat Friend titling from the King of the Giant Rats, or the King of the Rats of the Cave of the Giant Rats. Very complicated society. In the morning, you all come to wakefulness and are capable of resetting your spells, choosing new spell lists, and moving onward with whatever you'd like to do.
Yep. I'd like to do my praying or whatever, my ritual in the morning to reset my spells.
Yep.
I was thinking about it. I think mine sounds like a very deep didgeridoo. It'd be like,
didgeridoo. I like that.
Nice.
So, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I'm just preparing some spells. It's like,
Making any changes?
yeah.
I was all
Tell me
I-
when you guys are ready to move forward.
In the mid, like, I guess, can I say what I would say while I'm doing this? Just a bit of
Absolutely.
silence.
Yeah.
Where do you guys think they took Win?
My guess would be to learn the place.
To where? Sorry.
To learn more place.
So they flew, right?
Yep.
Do we see out where?
Nope.
I guess we
Noah went
didn't.
outside.
Wow.
Baldric was outside.
Yeah, I
I
could say
will
they
allow Baldric
flew.
to
Yeah, I
make
mean,
a perception check to determine which direction they were heading.
man, I'm gonna have to work on my perception.
You know, I'm going to sound really sanctimonious, but let me throw this at you guys. Perception is the only skill every character will use. You're guaranteed to use it. Every single character. I have to tell you, in a min-max optimization point of view, finding either a class or a racial bonus or a background to perception is like critical, in my opinion, because perception involves traps, it involves seeing stuff, it involves not being dead. That's me being super sanctimonious, I know, Congratulations. You actually do know which direction they headed. They headed back, in fact, directly towards the evil temple.
All right, so I'll relay that to the group. I think they went back to the temple, which may not bode well for your friend.
Maybe we should stop by the temple on our way back to town and see if we can find them.
No. We're at the end of the episode.
Yeah. Unless you want to get charmed again.
There's a lot of flip-flopping going around.
Now it's Buttercup and Wynn who are captured.
Right.
Wow, that would be amazing. Just trade one set of Connor and Cotton characters for the other.
Yeah. What? How fast can they heal? Like, what's normal healing without magical healing?
Long rest recovers all hit points, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
Wow. Okay.
So, I mean, they're as
Okay.
healed as you are, probably. Let's see here. Speaking of healed, at the end of the long rest, Ash returns to maximum possible hit points. He regains those 16 drained hit points from being kissed by an angel.
If you say so.
All right. So that's.
you didn't need those hit
long
points
rest.
anyway.
If I hit long rest.
Hey,
It'll
remember that
do it.
one time where Mortrick got punched for like 1 damage? And then I said, man, this is going to be really funny if later on.
Uh-huh.
I was there for that
I
one.
know, it was so good.
Yeah. He got what he deserved. I mean, that was a super light punch.
Allow me to, if you all are comfortable with it, say that with Lyra in the lead, you travel directly back to town with no problems. Unless there's something else you guys want to do, like maybe you really want to go to the evil temple with only 30 minutes or less left.
I want to get some meat on the way back. I want to hunt.
Absolutely. Yep.
And
Yep.
on the way back, I offer Lyra my horse, or I guess I summon Echo. I guess Echo wasn't
Oh,
around?
man. When you come back, Echo is just like, Ash, good buddy, good friend. Like, all over you. There's horse nuzzling, just like, I can't believe you're back, and you're not weird anymore.
It was terrible.
I like you
I'm
with
sorry.
these friends better than your new friends. They look like hussies. Your mother would not approve.
She wouldn't. Please don't tell her.
She already knows, I'm sure. She's
Probably.
always watching you.
It was terrible, but we won't be seeing them again unless maybe at the end of the Blade.
Next episode.
Yeah.
Ash goes to save Wynn and immediately sees them again.
I said at the end of the Blade. At the end of the Blade. Anyway, yeah. And then I offer Lyra to take the horse as one of my as like an apology to her.
I don't need your pity horse.
It's just like a comfort ride, but okay.
Look, Lyra, Ash is one thing, but Echo comes over and is like, horse nose booping you,
I pet Echo.
and then gets down horse style to allow you to ride her.
Okay, she gets on.
She rises majestically with little effort to her full glorious celestial height and begins step trotting. Not just walking, but doing the full high knee trot.
Very regal.
I
Buttercup
want to know
will
how
walk-
Buttercup feels about this.
She's gonna walk over to Ash and say, "Where'd that horse come from?"
He's my friend. I summoned him from the celestial plane.
Why is she on
she's-
top of it?
She's my friend. The horse. Echo let Lyra ride her.
Hi. Can Lyra not walk herself?
I'm trying to make up for what was a erroneous call on my part.
So you made the horse do that?
I offered, and Echo was happy to do so.
Do you often make your horse carry things?
Mainly me.
You
Why?
boy. Wow, that
Okay.
was such a loaded question. You walked right into it.
Echo helps. Echo helps me.
Willingly?
Of course.
Why would she want to carry you? That doesn't sound fun.
Echo has always been my friend.
You look like you'd be kind of heavy for a human. If you're a human.
Oh shit! She just called you fat. What are you gonna do about it, Ash?
She's well able to handle whatever burden.
She's sworn to
given her.
carry your burdens.
Well, I said she's well able to. Yeah.
Just so you know, for Skyrim, there's a mod called the Lazy Lyria mod, which replaces all of her voice lines with a loop of "I am sworn to carry your burdens."
Right.
No matter what she does, it automatically activates. It's the best.
Yeah, I forgot. I knew I recognized that line, but I couldn't quite place it.
Oh boy! Wow, this looks really detailed now, Shep.
Oh, it's not coming up on the stream for me.
What? No.
You've got a on the stream? It's on it's my stream.
I got to refresh. That's all.
Okay, Connor.
Okay.
You keep. I'm very worried now. You're
I was
like,
like,
there's
you can
something on the
actually
screen,
flip
and
it
I'm
in
like,
Zoom, too.
no. What are we even doing here?
Yeah, so this is the finished one.
Yeah, looks good.
Thank you.
The deep set eyes, all the muscularity, the way that the clothing feels really tight and leathery around him.
Looks awesome, Rob. That is gorgeous. Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
It's
you. Thank
really, really interesting that he only has 4 fingers.
you. Yeah, I just went that route. Other Minotaurs I've seen have 5, but I don't care. I like the 4-finger rope.
No, I like the 4-finger rat as well.
Yeah.
It
I
reminds
think
me
you
of
make
like the hooves split into fingers. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Buttercup will turn to Ash though and say, does your horse like to carry people?
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Is it
We
fun
all-
for her?
we all try and help each other.
No, but is it fun?
I ask Echo, is it fun for you to carry us?
Ooh, what would Echo say to that? Ash, we have never discussed what is fun for me. What is fun for me is when I am in my true angelic form, back home on the angelic plains, flying, soaring through the sky with my friends, smiting evil, looking amazingly beautiful in the process. It is not to say that I do not have what you might consider to be fun when I am with you, but I am only truly myself when I am at my home. Is it fun to carry you? No, but it is my duty, and I am proud to do it, because I owe your mom really big time. What you guys hear is a fuck ton of snickering and neighing and all. Oh, that's right. It's telepathic. My bad. It's you hear nothing.
He's happy enough.
Then she like kneels down and says, one of you get on my back. I want to try this.
I mean, I'll admit, I'm pretty heavy.
Are you saying I'm not strong?
It's not me.
Yeah, I guess it's just Baldric or me, right?
Get on there, little one.
Okay, I try hopping on.
You are a medium creature attempting to ride a medium creature. This will fail. Buttercup, he is way too heavy for you.
Okay, I immediately pluck him off.
Oh boy, Ash, you want to do something about this?
Well, I mean, That's a. I mean, I'm gonna jump
Save
off.
for half damage.
Yeah, I'm a jump off.
All right.
I have.
You sense it coming.
I have the mounted skill, so
Yeah, of
also
course.
I have-
Yeah, you get off no problem.
All right.
I mean, I will say I also have animal handling, if that's relevant.
I'm gonna let that one slide for now, but I'm keeping my eyes on you, Connor. Calling your fellow.
That was not fun. That was a lie.
Yeah, I don't think. I think I'm a little too heavy for you, as you said.
I mean, Echo's just like, it's size. It's a size thing, Ash. You're too big. You're too big. Your butt is too large for her. Your butt only belongs on me. Stop seeing other horses.
I'm sorry, Echo.
It's very upsetting to me.
Don't worry, you're the only horse for me.
I think that she doesn't know whether to feel proud or disgusted by that.
When he says that he's too heavy, I just want to pick him up like normal because I have a 16th strength, just to prove that she can.
Okay, yeah, sure.
He says, you're not too heavy. You're just bad at this, and she'll set him back down.
Oh my god. Oh, Charlie's killing it in chat. Oh, look, guys, I get it. I know I'm leading the charge here and making fun of Connor. But if we want him to make beautiful art like this, I don't think we can keep harassing him about it all the time.
I really like her hat.
Thank you.
Of course you do! I forgot that you and Aerocytle were part of the Coven of Witch Hats.
Which had some dope.
Oh, it's not a joke, sir. Everyone knows that the bigger the witch's hat is, the more powerful she is.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, there's some old Aerocytle art where there's a witch with like a 15-foot radius hat.
The one where she's just like
The
peeking
whole
out of
hat
it.
is like dipping down and covering half her body. It's fucking wild. You know, witches love hats. Give that witch a hat. Connor doesn't know, but he will know one day. I mean, that's a sizable hat right there. I mean,
pretty
that hat's
decent.
about
Yeah.
twice the size of my hat.
You gotta
Okay.
you gotta leave room for growth though, right?
She's
She's only
twice
level
the size. She's twice the witch that I am, which makes sense for me because I don't want to be a witch at all. Although being a warlock, selling my soul to a horrible evil demon, wow. I mean, sign me up, right?
Sounds good.
I mean, look, maybe not the demon thing. If I could find a sentient, intelligent, evil sword, right? I'm down with it. Hexblade all day. Especially since that blade knows more about fighting than me. Anyway, you all make it back to town, and in tow you have 3 squirrels.
Fantastic.
The town guard is just like, is that Ash?
Yep. We've returned.
Ah, I thought you were dead.
Don't count us out yet.
Where's the one that... where's the other one? The one with the big hat?
We'll get her back.
He turns to his other mates and says, she's dead.
Just
Probably not. We didn't die.
I don't know which one said that.
It's Lyra.
Okay. Yeah, they let you back into town, no problem.
I want to give the squirrels to Tara.
Okay. Yeah, Tara's just like, oh, well, thank you. Wait, you're alive!
Yeah.
And Ash is alive. She doesn't seem as excited about that. You're both alive, and that's all that matters. And there will be squirrel meat in the stew tonight. Let me get started on that immediately. I actually thought all of you were dead. You know, you always come back the same day that you leave. It's kind of your thing.
Do you have a bath?
Oh yes, several.
Can you point me in the direction of your bath?
It seems like maybe you'd like a warm bath.
I would.
I'll get it heated. You can go change or something.
I'll have the same.
Is there
Ditto.
a place to
I need it too.
like wash your clothes?
You can leave your clothes with her and she will wash them.
I will go change into something clean and leave my dirty clothes with her.
Okay. Yeah, several hours later, the entire party has had their clothes switched to newer, cleaner versions. Your old versions are being hung out to dry, and you've all had a hot, clean bath with fresh, local soap that is incredibly harsh. This ain't your mama's soap. This shit is loaded with lye.
Wow.
A bar of lava. Lava soap.
Gonna need some like lay hands after that or what?
Look, you needed that purification, friend. You're good. You literally rolled around on the floor in some rat poop. So now we have a table with 4 different people. None of them are Win. All enjoying some rat soup at the end of the
You
night.
know, as a note, I actually had soap.
Congratulations. You can have regular, non-super lye soap.
Okay.
It's probably beautiful and scented in like lavender, or, you know, I don't know which character has it, so I don't know which.
Lyra has it. I don't know if Buttercup has it. I tend to buy a bunch of random stuff.
Well, they have the soaps of their homelands, which have the scents of their homelands, and are way less harsh than backcountry soap made on the fly.
I think Lyra smells like some kind of beachy scent. Like coconuts or something.
That would be pretty exotic around here.
It would be, considering this is the middle of California, apparently. And not like good California, like evil California.
After that, I want to add the rat cave and everything else to the map.
Absolutely. There are more people in this inn than there have ever been on this night. Occasionally, you even spot at the corner of your vision a dwarf who comes down, gets a new keg from behind the bar, and heads back up into his room to chain drink. You can hear him muttering something about 4th level spells.
I want to lean over to Ash as Lyra and say,
Thank you. Excellent.
there were things that happened that we are never talking about to anybody.
If this is a TV show, this is where there's like 6 black and white flashbacks right here.
Is Baldric close enough to hear her say that?
Make a perception check. Lyra, make a deception check. Or stealth. Stealth. Oh boy. Yeah, you are close enough to hear it, Baldric.
Like, what happened? What is it that you don't want to talk about?
We're not talking about it.
We're not talking about it.
Oh
ever.
my god, I just figured it out. Baldric is actually Drax the Destroyer of the group.
Yeah.
What is it you
I
don't want
should
to
be.
talk about?
That should be. Do it again. Do it to me. Do it to me. Yeah.
I am
Alright.
moving so incredibly slowly that you cannot see me.
Such a good character. All right. Well, you can have your own secrets. Just curious, because clearly you're trying to be sly about the whole thing. I could think about what happened, though.
Don't do that either.
So Baldric will laugh and get to his ale. He'll think it's a good inside joke now.
So Tara catches a little bit of this and gives Ash and Lyra a knowing look, like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And brings out a small glass of wine for each of you.
Thank you, Tara. What's the
Mhm.
score?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Lyra chugs it.
Ash
She
downs
looks
it
at you,
very quickly.
raises one eyebrow, and says, mm-hmm.
Ash drinks it very fast so that he doesn't have to taste it, but needs it.
Oh yeah, this is low quality, cheap swill to the taste buds of a fine prince like yourself.
Right. But he needs it. And anything tastes better than being in that rat cave.
Anything tastes better than the bitter defeat of being a paladin specialized at succeeding at will saves and failing like 7 or 8 times in a row.
Hello. I mean, he made three of them. Also, that was with the wrong like plus save. So
It's true. It's true.
he might have made a few.
Almost all of this would have been avoided if your correct save had been loaded into roll 20.
I will do that next time.
It would have been a very well. I don't know that it's your fault totally, but it is somewhat your fault.
Yeah, you got to prep your character sheet.
If I had allowed you to roll instead of stealthily rolling for you, just so I could arrange a situation where I would have you read stuff that is completely out of character, and then you would say it as a player in weird ways too, which you did. You're like, "Yes, friends, please leave. I am fine."
Yeah, I tried. You know.
I know. And that's exactly what Ash would have done to try to get out of the situation as best he could.
Right.
Well, I have some good news and some bad news. Please add Ash and Lyra back to the playable character list. The bad news is you guys don't get any experience points.
Damn, it's ruthless. There's no RP or experience points.
No.
I mean, we made some great RP.
I don't disagree with that. But think of what you've done. You saved Ash and Lyra. And Echo. I mean, this is basically a 3-episode arc of saving Echo. Saving Echo is the whole point of the first 3 episodes. 2, you've learned a lot about the local area. 3, you've befriended local allies. 4, you know a lot more about your enemies. Yes, you may not be walking with any experience, although technically Ash and Lyra both have 1,250 from when they killed those.
I didn't know where to put that on the roll, the D&D Beyond.
It's
I
I'm
don't
ready.
know if I just missed it.
If you click on top left, your character, and then you can go to manage experience, you can add it there.
Oh.
Fantastic.
I only have managed levels.
Yeah, scroll down, like look downward. There's like, it's edit character, manage levels, manage experience, short rest, long rest.
I don't have it. I have managed levels, short rest, long rest.
Is it?
Okay, manage XP. So
Yeah.
are you D&D Beyond?
Yeah, we're on D&D Beyond.
Okay, so click on the anvil in the upper right.
Oh, I
No,
clicked
no.
on the no.
No, if you click on your portrait, you go to edit character, manage levels, manage experience. Like,
Or if you do what I was going to say, it would take.
Mine
you
only
to
says manage levels, short rest. The
And
managed
so-
experience is not there.
if you go to the builder, Rob, you're saying,
Yeah, if you click on that anvil, go to builder. And then in the upper left, underneath your character level 7, there's a blue manage XP.
yeah, you can do that
And
there
then,
too.
then you can pop it up and set your XP right there.
But yeah, I can do it. I can do it on the portrait for some reason.
I want to go to the portrait and see what happens. So you're
You know-
doing view sheet? Or
I can't do it on Win, so I'm not sure what exactly that is.
I
can't-
can't even add it on the character level 7 because it goes to manage HP instead of XP.
What's up, D&D Beyond?
But I will just make a note so that I know it for now.
Note sounds
and we
really
can
good.
continue.
I wonder if I change my XP, what happens? So
And we're name dropping D&D Beyond constantly in the stream, and yet here it's now underserving us.
set XP. 23.
Can't believe this free service is absolutely perfect.
1250, right?
XP total. Add XP.
Sorry, what did you say, Cotton?
It was 1250, right?
Let me. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yes.
1250. Sorry. I was distracted by wooden Pokemon.
Wooden Pokemon?
Wooden Pokemon.
Okay.
Someone carved Pokemon out of wood. They look really good.
That bad.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Friends, we made it. I want to check in with everybody, see how we feel. We did save 2 characters, 2 very important characters who we feel deeply attached to. But now, audience favorite, Win, has been captured by Evil Succubi. And,
Is that like a low dig on like because like Echo and then Lyra and then Ash leaving Ash out by 2 or what?
I'll be honest, I didn't even think about Echo.
Okay. It would have been a nice burn though.
I'm gonna be very
though.
clear here. I don't consider mounts and animal companions and that stuff characters, really.
I like the Rat King.
They
the Rat
belong
King.
to me. They're part of my stuff. They don't belong to you.
Oh, okay.
They're in my world now, not your world.
Technically, Echo was okay. I think.
Okay. How do we feel about the episode overall? Even though Win got taken away.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it was unfortunate. It was a lot of fun. I gotta say, I love encounters.
It was
Yep.
unfortunate, but we did try our hardest with Win, and
Several
she got
of those,
a lot of will saves.
yeah, several of
Yeah.
those succubuses were at like 10 or 12 health from Baldric and Buttercup just fucking going out there and destroying. Divine Smite is
That
really,
moonbeam
really
probably
bad.
rocked them.
it's gonna be a challenge to take on like Win as a caster. Like, I mean, just because I'm not sure how much anti-magic we have, so that's gonna be fun.
I've got a crossbow. I'll take out Wind from a distance.
Okay.
I have lightning.
Yeah, I guess that's just 1 strike and she's down. But she can hit if she can hit hypnosis everybody. That's kind of a bad deal. Anyway, I'm rooting for us. I'm not saying otherwise.
Yeah, I'm sure Wind is dangerous. I'm still more afraid of all those charms.
Yeah. Well, you and I have and Buttercup have and I guess and Lyra have the protection against evil and all that stuff. So you just equip that and you get extra defense against charm.
You're actually immune to their charms.
Yes.
Oh, protection from
Good and
evil makes you immune to charm. Holy crap!
I was immune to the fiend's charms. That's, I think, it was nice. I
Ah,
don't think they tried to charm me, but it was nice to know that I was immune to it.
Yeah.
They also had disadvantage on attacks against me.
wow, that's a fantastic spell then.
Yeah. As I mentioned, number 4 was you learned a lot more about your enemies.
Yeah, if we go in prepared, I don't
Yeah,
think they've got much.
you go in with
chance.
all your spell slots, so just Divine Smite over and over again in an infuriating way.
Yeah, we need to ensnare them so that we can actually kill them all.
You're like, all right, the new party setup is Lyra, you stay home. It's Ash, Buttercup, and Baldric. Triple Paladin time. We're going to the Evil Temple, guys. I don't know what we're doing next week.
For like the 6th time.
Bearded
Yeah.
said that he will be available next week, or at least make his best attempt. And he is, of course, playing a fire cleric, so that could
Yeah.
be an interesting addition.
Yeah. Who actually has perception.
Yeah, that's the one party member who is actually trained in that particular.
Buttercup has perception.
Really? Wow. But not Lyra. Okay.
I think also
I didn't have the option as Lyra.
Win has perception.
Well, we'll worry about Win later.
I mean, I'm drawing her. I'm worried about her now.
You
Bring
should
her
be worried
back.
about her. You should be worried about one hypnotic pattern later.
Yeah. Well, hypnotic pattern, also web. Could be some bad news.
I wouldn't use web. I mean, look,
Okay.
I'm going to look over her spell slots. I'm probably going to improve her spell book a little bit.
Just don't lose it.
Oh, that's a good point. I could have her just... I
Drop
could
it.
have her destroy her own spell book, so in her mind, she's screaming internally.
Yeah, that'd be a real jerk thing to do.
Burn your own spell book. Well, it would make her essentially useless to them, but it would be a super jerk thing to do. Oh, oh, wow. Never mind. I got it. Thank you, Connor. You've given me such deep insight into future actions. Without you, I never would have thought of it.
I'm happy to help. Make this game more interesting.
According to chat, the more you harass Connor, the better his art. I don't know if that's true, and I don't want to find out. But you know what they say: you got to use what works for you.
There are different kinds of harassment. Some are fun, some are less fun.
I think we learned a lot about Connor today. A whole lot. More than any of us really needed to know. Connor, as long as we're learning more about you, let's learn more about your outros.
Yeah, so thanks, AP. That was great. That was a lot of fun. I got to just do nothing for several rounds, so that was
that's like that.
But, I mean, that hypnotic thing, worked pretty well considering it only lasted for one turn.
I mean, you knocked 2 succubuses out of the combat immediately, and then the whole succubus party was split in half and wasn't able to be effective at all.
Yeah, so
it was a very, very great.
Rather
very
than descending on all of you like a bunch of succubuses flying with demonic claws, they were like, "Oh shit, we better get out of here. There's a fuck ton of paladins messing us up."
That was a good opening move.
Yeah, it was an excellent opening move.
So yeah, thank you, guys, and so my name is Connor Hughes. You can catch me at twitch.tv/Connor Hughes, and again, I'll be at New York Comic Con if you guys want to swing around and maybe get a signed copy of White Ash, or just to hang out. Rob, what's going on with you?
Everyone, I'm robSHEPart on Instagram and Twitch and Twitter and everywhere. Basically, I'm the same across all platforms. I draw, hopefully some of you guys saw the Minotaur that was on screen tonight. So I draw D&D characters, monsters, creatures, all kinds of cool stuff like that. And I think that's good. So over to you, Cotton. Oh, I want to know, Cotton, or how's this work? Is Cotton going to play Lyra or Buttercup next time?
She can pick.
Wait and find out.
Oh, the suspense.
At Cotton, I doodle and stuff. You can find me on Twitter, and I also hang around AP's Discord. I also have a Discord if you want to come play Pokemon. And that's all for me. And I think everybody's gone.
No one ever shows up in the coffee shop. I haven't gone.
AP, yeah.
Never mind. I don't matter. It's just like I said during the intros. Connor, it says here that you'll be in booth 1053 at New York Comic Con. Can you confirm that that's correct?
Yes, I can confirm that.
So you're saying that if people want to go see you in person and maybe get you to sign their comic books or maybe even purchase a copy of White Ash with your beautiful ass signature on the first page, they could do so at booth 1053 at New York Comic Con.
That's right. Especially Thursday. Yeah, I'm not sure about the rest of the days. So if you want that, definitely come Thursday.
You heard him, YouTube. Thursday. But not Friday, because yesterday was Thursday when it's Friday. Today is Friday. Party every day. Party every day.
Lost me.
It's a Rebecca Black song?
Nope.
No? Okay, we're done. We're done here. Is
Friday song that says Friday over
Friday,
and over again.
Friday, gotta get down on Friday. You don't remember this? Okay. I'm done. Do we have any closing remarks to talk about?
Poor Lynn. Or poor Win.
Well, Win is yet another victim of a West Marches campaign.
We'll probably be able to get her back. We can take the succubus if we can find them again.
I feel like we'll just do the same where we just trade who is being
not if we all have protection against all this evil. You know? They won't have jack shit.
Next time it'll be bearded then.
Protection against evil is a concentration thing, so they can knock it off.
What level spell is that?
I thought you said. I think it won. Do they have?
Okay.
You said they have disadvantage when they're attacking you, though.
Correct.
Yeah, if they're evil, like fiends.
Like
I think
fiends.
I think it specifies fiends.
So I mean, they have
That
to
sounds-
hit, and they're disadvantaged. So that's at least in our favor.
Yeah, it sounds better than bless, perhaps. So cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty slimy. Why? I mean, okay. Why would succubi want to be in like that filthy environment? Is there any reason?
Great
to ask
question.
that?
I wonder what the answer could be.
I'm curious.
My guess is because it was well protected in the cave as opposed to the open forest. I could be wrong. We might want to go check it out more.
Okay. Yeah, there might be more to the cave than we first noticed. I mean, the rats are attracted to it. It could be like, I don't know, like that kind of thing, where animals are attracted to a thing because it's magical.
Yeah, it's true. We didn't look around, so we should probably go check it out again.
A little too busy with
The
rat
only thing
food.
you asked was, are there any scoops? Scoops for the poops. That wasn't what you said, but that is how I'm going to state it.
That's correct.
Friends, that's it for us tonight. West Marches, harsh, dangerous. Me, still an asshole. Connor likes big hats and other things large as well.
Yep.
Cotton played 2 characters. It was fantastic having to watch her flip between the 2 characters. Rob, I don't know what I can say. You were very effective, and it was a huge pain in my ass.
He became the
Lucky
king of the
roll.
rats. That's amazing.
No,
Come on.
he's not king of the rats. He's a rat friend. He's not king of the rats.
Okay, but you get me. Like
He's a Baldric rat friend.
that will come in useful one day.
A badge I wear with honor. A little badge of poop, rat poop, right?
No, what I would love is if you took like one level of like wizard or something and got a rat familiar. You just have a little rat right on your little furry shoulder all the time. Behold, friends! I come at the tidings of the rat friend, Baldric. That's it. Have a good night.
Cool
guys.
idea.
Just imagine
Thanks, AP.
a rat riding on Baldric. In the same way that Connor attempted to ride on a centaur.
Yep, getting all tangled up in the hair.